Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Lydia, and this is The Pup. Now you're probably wondering, what exactly is this channel? What is it going to cover? What kind of topics are going to be discussed on this channel, known as The Pup? Well, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I do have some ideas that I would like to discuss on this platform, preferably in the form of a video essay. And I probably know you're thinking, there's already a buttload of YouTube video essayists out there already. But I'm gonna try my hand at it anyway, because it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. And I hope that maybe I could be able to, I don't know, change people's minds, or maybe guide them to thinking about something in a way that they never thought of before. The point is, I got a lot of thoughts that I would like to express on this particular platform. But maybe before we actually talk about what topics I want to cover, maybe we should talk about who I am first as a person. Well, I'm a veterinary student. I'm going to get my DVM soon, so I'll be a veterinarian, a doctor, an animal doctor. I'll probably end up covering topics that are animal related. Maybe I'll have some wacky stories to tell when I go into the veterinary workforce. Maybe I'll have stuff to say about then. That's just one aspect of who I am. I'm a woman, a cisgender woman. Maybe I'll cover topics about gender and sexuality. I'm also bisexual. I'm a bisexual woman who's also in a monogamous relationship with a man. We definitely do have some wacky adventures to cover there. I could probably talk about all that. I love animals, which, if it's not been made obvious that being a veterinarian, going into veterinary medicine, I do love animals. I have a couple of my own dogs that I love with all my heart. Maybe one of these days I'll do a separate channel having them as the stars. Maybe I could talk about animal YouTube channels, why people love them so much. Maybe I could do something like that. I'm Latina. On my mother's side, I could probably cover topics about that, about the complexity and nuances of the Latin identity. I could talk about that. The struggles, the nuances, the, just, I don't know. I would definitely need to do some extra research, and I'm going to cover those type of topics, that's for sure. Cited sources, of course, well researched. I've been watching enough YouTube channels to know what happened to a certain person on this particular platform. Somebody that I used to watch before finding out about certain things about him that resulted in him just nuking his channel, but then trying to come back, trying to apologize 2 times. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, yeah, so I'm well aware of that. So if I'm going to be doing certain topics on video essay type topics, it's definitely gonna require research. Definitely gonna require me to cite my sources. I mean, I damn well know about that kind of stuff already. I I did undergrad. I'm in veterinary school. I know how to write papers and cite my sources, like anybody else who's gone to college. I honestly don't know if that's like an indictment on whatever college that guy went to, I can tell you that. But moving on, let's go over other stuff about me. I'm neurodivergent, I'm on the spectrum, possibly autistic. I could definitely cover some topics about that with personal anecdotes, and again with more research, cited sources, of course. What else? I'm a woman. I'm Mexican, Latina, I'm bisexual, I'm neurodivergent. Yeah, that's pretty much all that covers. Oh yeah, I love animals. I'm a veterinarian. I've always been really good at math and science, especially in high school. I don't know what kind of topics I could cover in that area, but maybe I'll think of something. I'm also a big nerd. I've always loved pop culture stuff, sci-fi, fantasy, movies, shows, books. I definitely love reading. Oh yeah, I'm also a writer. I haven't published any books, not yet anyway. I might. I hope to do something like that someday. I mean, in I am in the process of making my own series actually. It's just one book right now, but I'm hoping maybe I could turn it into a series if it sells well. I would like to do something like that. I already do writing under different aliases on the internet. Tumblr, couple other places, fan fiction mostly. I do write fan fiction based stories. I'm a big sucker for crossovers. I like to write those. Like crossovers between shows or movies. I like doing that kind of stuff. I and people I guess do like my writing. They do they I can see them like when they've read my stuff, when they voted or commented on my stuff. I would definitely say I guess I am a pretty decent writer if people are reading my stuff and liking it. So, yeah, that's another part about me actually. I That covers who I am as a person. Maybe I should probably talk about what kind of stuff I see on this channel on YouTube. I definitely seen a lot of video essayists. I already mentioned that one guy that I don't exactly want to name because I don't exactly want to contribute to the drama to feed that particular algorithm, just even if it would boost my even if it would boost me in some way on this platform, I don't exactly want to be known as a drama channel. That's not what I really want to go for. But maybe moving on to more credible essayist channels. Zoe B, that's one I like. Sarah Z, ContraPoints, Sean, Philosophy Tube. I know those are the big ones. I like listening to their stuff on occasion. I also like Jessie Gender. I think she's cool. She's a big Trekkie. I mean, I actually prefer Star Wars over Star Trek, but I'm not a stranger to Star Trek. I do like that stuff. I haven't gotten past Deep Space Nine, though. I really should probably get back to catching up on Star Trek stuff, but when I have the time, I probably will. I probably should mention that a lot of these channels I've seen are very queer centric. I mean, it does make sense. Being bisexual, I appear to be naturally drawn to that kind of content, I guess. Um, yeah, so I already mentioned Jessie. Um, who else? I already mentioned ContraPoints. Oh yeah, Princess Weeks, that's another channel I like. I think she's cool. I definitely like her content. One of my personal favorite videos from her so far was on Twilight actually. I thought that was pretty informative, which coincidentally enough ContraPoints did a Twilight video recently too. I thought she was joking when she said she was switching to Twilight. That was pretty funny. She definitely kept her promise on that. Um, what else? What other channels do I like? Vera from Cancel Geeks. I like her. I think she's pretty cool. I think she's very empathetic, actually, if I'm being honest. Very generous, just like Jesse. Who else? Alexander Avila. I think he's cool. I like his stuff. I liked his video on autism. I thought that was pretty informative. I guess like the self-diagnosis, that kind of stuff. It was very informative, I think. Who else? What other channels do I like? FT Signifier. I like his stuff. I think he's cool. What else? Kaylin Conrad. I think they're cool. Very, very. They definitely like to read people for filth. I can definitely sense that. I think they're cool. I especially like the 3-part, video series on their time going undercover in the gender critical group. I thought that was very brave of them to do that. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do something like that, so I think that was cool of them. Very informative. What else? Who else? Rowan Ellis. I think she's cool. I definitely like her videos. Definitely about queerness. I liked her last video actually on autistic representation. I kind of felt seen in that one actually. What else? What other channels do I like? I also like the ones that do like analysis of cartoons, like Kitty Monks, Johnny Two Cellos, and Shady Do Rags. I like their content too on the cartoons, especially when they do shows, cartoons like BoJack. I love BoJack Horseman. I love that show. I definitely want to do some topics on that. I would like to do topics on other series. I already mentioned that already, but I definitely would want to do that kind of stuff. So I definitely like their stuff. Other cartoons that they've covered that I like, I know they do a lot of South Park. I never really got into South Park. My dad's a fan of that show though. I don't know why, but he is. I guess I could see this kind of appeal to it, I guess. What else? Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. Love those shows. They're very, very wacky and raunchy and just can also be very wholesome in some points, believe it or not, if you know what the content of those shows are. Those are good. Uh, what else? What other channels do I like? What other stuff do I like? Hmm. Yeah, nothing else comes to mind right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much this video. Oh yeah, Savvy writes books. I forgot about her. I like her stuff. I like her reading books. She does a lot of autobiographies. She recently posted a very long video dissecting Gamergate, like doing a retrospective on that. That was pretty informative. Like I myself didn't know too much about Gamergate. I knew what it was. I knew what I had some idea what it is, but I didn't know the the brevity of it all, that whole stuff, that whole nonsense. So yeah, she definitely did a pretty good job covering that. I'll tell you, I'll say that. Um, yeah, so that's her. Oh yeah, there's another channel I like, Dead Domain. They do a lot of undercover stuff too. It's a little more political than what I would probably be doing on this channel, but I still think they're cool. They do pretty good work and they're pretty empathetic too. I definitely like that. There are some smaller channels that I like out there. Bridget Empire, Swolesome, Aeronaut, Matriarchatite, Lily Simpson, Alexander, I think that's her name. I think so. I like her content. Um, the Leftist Cooks. Sarah and Neil from the Leftist Cooks. I've seen their stuff. I think they're cool. I've seen some of their videos. I did recently watch their one video where they used where they used AI to generate a video essay just for them. That was hilarious. It did not make any sense, but it was AI generated. What would you expect? I The absurdity of AI. Am I right? I would probably, I should probably cover AI. I know Philosophy Tube did a video on AI, like the ethics behind it. I I don't really know what I would personally cover for if I was gonna do a topic on AI, but maybe that's something I can keep on the back burner if I can't think of topics for one reason or another, if I get like a writer's block for that, I'll probably keep that in mind. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can think about right now for this channel, for this video. My very first video on YouTube. That's that's a lot to think about. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my introduction. Anyway, I hope when you watch when you see this, I hope you'll come back for more. I hope you'll hear what I have to say. You don't have to agree with everything I say. That's that's your opinion. That's, whatever feelings you have about my stuff, that's valid. That's fair. You know, it's mostly just my thoughts based on personal anecdotes, statistics, philosophical approaches, some logic and reasoning, some of that other stuff. Yeah, I definitely want to do cover various topics on this platform, add a little nuance, complexity, maybe a different perspective. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, this is me signing off then. Bye.